Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Chill English podcast. It's Alice here, and I'm so glad you're tuning in today. If you've been feeling a little discouraged, frustrated, or stuck, trust me, today's episode might be exactly what you need to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey guys, it's Brian. And today, we're diving into something that everyone goes through, rejection. Whether it's a job application, a big dream, or even a relationship, hearing no can really hurt.
It can make you question your worth, your path, or even your whole future. I've been there. So many of us have. But here's the truth we're exploring today. No matter how many no's you get, you only need one yes.
And that one yes can change your entire life. It can open the door that leads to everything you've been working for, even after 10, 20, or 100 rejections.
Exactly. So, in this episode, we'll talk about the emotions behind rejection, stories of people who kept going, and why persistence is more powerful than you think.
We'll also give you a few tips to keep your spirit strong and your mindset steady. And of course, we've got a vocabulary timed section later to help you learn some powerful English words while we chat.
So stay with us, grab a cup of something warm, and let's talk about how to keep going. Even when the world keeps saying no.
Let's do it.
So let's talk about it. Rejection. It's not fun. It doesn't matter how strong or positive you are. When someone says no to something you really want, it stings.
Absolutely. And sometimes it's not just one no. It's rejection after rejection. You start to think, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I should stop trying.
Yeah. I remember a few years ago, I was applying to jobs for months. I thought I had good experience. I worked hard on my resume. But every time I got that same email. Thank you, but we've decided to move forward with another candidate.
Oh, I've seen that one too many times. For me, it was when I tried launching my first online project. I sent out emails, pitched my idea to people, and the silence was louder than any no. No replies. No interest. I started questioning myself big time.
It's like rejection doesn't just shut the door. It shakes your confidence, right? Not just in what you're doing, but in who you are.
Yeah, man. It feels personal, even when it's not. And that's the tricky part. We attach our worth to the outcome. We think, if they say no, I must be a failure.
But rejection doesn't mean failure. It means you tried. It means you showed up. And that's already more than most people do.
Totally. And sometimes we don't even realize it, but rejection is actually redirecting us. It's pushing us towards something better, something we can't see yet.
Exactly. But in the moment, it hurts. And it's okay to admit that. It's okay to feel discouraged. What matters is what you do after that.
Yep, feel it, but don't stop. Rest if you need to, cry if you have to, but then get back up and keep moving. You know, Alice, I think one of the biggest lies we believe is that rejection only happens to people who aren't good enough.
Yeah, but that's so far from the truth. Even the most talented, smart, creative people hear no all the time. In fact, the higher you aim, the more rejection you're probably going to face.
Exactly. Rejection isn't rare. It's part of the process. It happens to everyone. Writers, actors, entrepreneurs, even athletes. Nobody escapes it.
Right. Think about this. Even J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected by 12 publishers. 12. Can you imagine if she gave up at number 11?
Or Colonel Sanders, the KFC guy. He was rejected over 1,000 times before someone believed in his fried chicken recipe. 1,000.
That's wild. And it just proves the point. Rejection doesn't mean the idea is bad. It doesn't mean you're bad. It just means the timing, the place, or the people weren't right yet.
So if you're hearing no right now, please don't think you're alone. You're not broken. You're not off track. You're just in the middle of the journey.
And maybe today's no is leading you to the right yes tomorrow. You just have to keep walking.
That's it. Rejection is normal, persistence is rare, and that's what makes it powerful.
So now let's flip it around. We've talked about rejection. But what about that one yes? That single moment when everything changes.
Oh man, that moment is like a light switching on. Everything feels different. The effort, the patience, the heartbreak. Suddenly, it all makes sense.
Yeah. I have a friend who applied to over 50 jobs after graduation. For months, it was just silence and rejection. She was this close to giving up. But then one company said yes. And not just any company, it was her dream job.
Wow. And the beautiful part? That one yes made all those no's worth it. She didn't need all 50 to say yes. Just that one.
Exactly. And it's not just her. Look at someone like Oprah. She was fired from her first TV job. They told her she was unfit for television. Imagine if she believed that.
Now she's one of the most successful and inspiring women in the world, just because she didn't let a no define her future.
That's the message here. You don't need approval from everyone. You just need the right opportunity. One yes can take you where 100 no's couldn't.
And sometimes, that yes doesn't even come from someone else. Sometimes it comes from you, when you decide to say yes to yourself, to your dream, to keep trying no matter what.
Whew, that gave me goosebumps. Because it's so true. The only people who make it are the ones who keep showing up, waiting for that yes, believing it's coming.
So if you're still waiting, don't stop now. Your yes might be closer than you think. You know, Alice, the more I think about it, the more I realize that rejection isn't just a roadblock. It's actually a teacher.
Yes. It's not the easiest teacher, for sure, but it teaches us things success can't, like patience, humility, and resilience.
Right. When everything goes perfectly, we don't grow much. But when we face failure or rejection, we're forced to slow down, reflect, and ask, what can I learn from this?
Exactly. I think rejection teaches you how to handle disappointment without losing your hope. How to keep showing up even when no one's clapping for you yet.
That's powerful. It also builds character. You start becoming someone who's not just chasing a result, but someone who's grounded, determined, and mentally strong.
And let's be real. Sometimes rejection protects us. Like, there were times I was heartbroken when something didn't work out. But later I realized, wow, that wasn't meant for me.
Same here. I remember being upset about missing a job offer. I thought it was perfect. But a few months later, I got something even better, more aligned with what I really wanted.
So sometimes rejection is actually redirection. It's life's way of saying, hold on, something better is coming.
Exactly. But you can only see that lesson if you don't give up. You've got to walk through it to understand the value.
Yeah. And if you're listening right now and thinking, but I'm tired, I've been hearing no for so long, please know this is shaping you. Strength is built in moments like this.
You're not losing. You're learning. And that learning is preparing you for your moment, your breakthrough, your yes.
Okay, so we've talked about rejection, the pain, the lessons, but now let's get into something really helpful. What can you actually do when you're tired of hearing no?
Yeah, let's talk strategy. Because motivation is great, but sometimes you need real tools to stay in the game. So here's my first tip. Don't take it personally. No doesn't mean you're not good. It might just mean it's not the right time, place, or person.
That's a big one. My first tip? Take breaks, but don't quit. It's okay to rest. It's okay to feel frustrated. Just don't let that become giving up. Breathe, reset, then keep moving forward.
I love that. Here's another one. Track small wins. Even if you're not getting the result yet, write down your effort. Sent 5 emails. That's progress. Got feedback. That's growth. Celebrate the little steps.
That really helps shift your mindset. And here's another. Talk to someone. When you keep rejection bottled up, it builds pressure. But sharing it with a friend, a mentor, even writing it in a journal, releases that weight.
That's so true. And finally, remind yourself why you started. Go back to your vision. What are you chasing? What's the dream? Keep that picture clear. Because when the no's come, your why is what keeps you standing.
Yes, rejection will shake your feelings. But if your purpose is strong, it won't shake your foundation.
Exactly. Stay grounded. Stay focused. Keep building, even if no one's clapping yet.
Your yes is on the way. Just keep walking toward it. All right, Brian. I think it's time for one of our favorite parts of the show.
You already know, it's vocabulary time. Let's break down some useful words from today's episode so our listeners can grow not just emotionally, but in English too.
Let's start with this one. Rejection. It means being told no or being refused. Like when you apply for something and you don't get it.
Yeah, like, she felt discouraged after facing so much rejection from job interviews. Speaking of that, our next word is discouraged. That's when you feel like giving up or losing hope.
Exactly. Like, after 10 rejections, he felt really discouraged, but he didn't stop trying.
All right, here's a good one. Persistence. That means continuing to try, even when things get hard.
Ooh, one of my favorite words. Her persistence paid off when she finally got the role she dreamed of.
Nice. Next up, breakthrough. That's a big moment of progress or success, especially after a struggle.
Yeah. Like, after months of waiting, he finally had his breakthrough. One company said yes.
And last but not least, resilience. That's your ability to bounce back after something tough happens, like emotional strength.
Beautiful word. She showed incredible resilience by staying hopeful even after many failures.
So let's do a quick recap for everyone listening. Rejection, discouraged, persistence, breakthrough, resilience.
5 powerful words. Not just for your English, but for your mindset too.
Exactly. Add these to your notebook. Try using them this week. And more importantly, live them.
Yep. Because life might throw some no's at you, but with persistence and resilience, your yes is coming.
All right, as we wrap things up today, let's take a moment to remember this. No matter how many no's you face in life, you only need one yes to change everything.
Exactly. That one yes could be the job offer, the opportunity, the person who believes in you, or even you believing in yourself. Don't let a few rejections stop your journey.
Every successful person has faced rejection, sometimes dozens, even hundreds of times. What made the difference? They kept going. They waited for that one yes.
So if you're feeling down, frustrated, or on the edge of giving up, we just want to say, hang in there. Your moment might be just around the corner.
And while you wait, keep learning, keep growing, and surround yourself with voices that lift you up, like this podcast.
We're always here to walk with you, remind you of your strength, and help you grow. Not just in English, but in life.
If today's message gave you even a little boost, do us a favor. Share this episode with a friend who might need that one yes too.
And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on future episodes full of motivation and good vibes.
This is Brian.
And Alice.
And we'll catch you next time on the Chill English Podcast. Keep going. Your yes is waiting.